Right, you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail. Today's question is, was I ripped off by Chelsea Football Club? I'll let you make that judgment as you watch this video, but to confirm, we're watching Chelsea today. It's a premium one. We're doing the hospitality. We've already done hospitality packages at the likes of West Ham, Tottenham, Man United, Southampton, Fulham, and most recently Crystal Palace. We're heading back to West London today. As I say, it's Chelsea, who are currently the 8th richest club in the world, according to Deloitte, which of course is situated in arguably one of the most expensive parts of London. We're going to have a fine time today, right? Now, I do actually have previous with Chelsea because I went there 6 years ago for an on-the-road video. You can go and check that out if you want. And I'm hoping the food is slightly better than what we had that day. Now, you're in for a real treat today. We're heading through London, not around it, through it. It's east to west, starting at Canary Wharf. As we head through this tunnel, normally I would say let's play that game where we hold our breath through it, but today I'm not going to do it because obviously I need to fast forward this to even show you that it was not possible. Actually, you know what? I'm going to attempt it with the raw footage. Might even upload it for my members. I'm going to try and kill my members off, yeah. Because finally there's a new feature on there where members can get their content earlier on. Yep, I can now upload a video earlier on for members and it goes live later on for you regular peasants out there. Membership is 99p. We've got plenty on there who've done their time and got World Cup badges next to their name. 2024, I'm definitely going to bring some value to my members. Want to get involved, hit that join button, I'll see you on the other side. I don't think I'd have even held my breath for that long. The one thing I hate about driving through London is it's 20 mile an hour for a lot of it, and it doesn't need to be. I actually find myself doing 30 at times, and I'm fully expecting a couple of tickets from this trip. What can I show you? Just over there, poking out the top, we've got a gherkin. As I spray my windscreen, because it is fairly dirty, on the left we've got the Tower of London, and just over there we've got the Shard, which I'm still adamant is an unfinished building. I don't care about the shards of glass look, it's just do it up at the top. On the right we've got the walkie-talkie building popping out at the top, and down below we have Bodines, which we've just passed. I missed it, sorry. If you ever get to go there, make sure you order burnt ends. Doesn't sound great, but it is amazing. Next up, we're heading over the Suffolk Bridge. Obviously it's over the River Thames. I feel like a bit of a tour guide right now, but I'm doing this for the overseas viewers, you know. Satis Navius then takes us through various council estates and more bridges, and that's our first sign for Chelsea. It's on the left. So we'll whack a Larry here, and if you keep driving this way, the property price goes up by hundreds of thousands every 10 yards until you get to here. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? If you're lucky, you might see Hugh Grant, and if you're unlucky, you might see Rory Jennings. Average property price around here is just over £2 million, which is just over 2.3 million euros, $2.5 million, and 89,395,952 Thai baht. We'll do the sound then. Jesus. There we go. I mean, look at this sign. They're playing of ball games. No ball, just put no ball games. Some might have questioned why am I driving into London when I could have got the train. With all these train strikes, I like to be in control. Actually pre-booked parking at the Millennium Gloucester Hotel. Half expecting some guy in a top hat to welcome us, but we didn't get that. Strict instructions were to just go down to level 1 and park in there. I wouldn't say it's exactly very easy to park here, and if you're tall, 6'4" or upwards, you're going to struggle. That's the maximum headroom. Welcome to level 1. Parking's extremely tight down here, meaning, 3, 4, 5 point turns are needed. But do not worry, with some great or not so great parking, we eventually get in our space. I've been saying we for a while. I've got someone that comes with me to these premium games these days. It's Kev, obviously, handsome Kev, also known as Pete Wicks. Just showing off his attire for today. He's got the brown shoes on. We were actually told to dress smart for this. We've turned up, although I've pushed the boundaries a bit with the Dr. Martens. Yeah, we are looking very smart for our date today. Now, to get out of here, we go from concrete to, well, the 1970s. We genuinely had carpet like this when we was younger, with brown sofas and brown curtains to match. Before we head out, it's just one quick check in the mirror. Oh, there's that guy I expected to greet us. He does exist. As we reach the hotel lobby, just a quick look around, just a scan, and there's Kev, taking it all in. Can everyone just say, in the comments below, Kev looks like his brother, pass it on. Right, we really are going now. And it's a 26-minute walk to the Stamford that is Bridge. This one's for the overseas guys. Come to London, you got to do this. Kev, do this. He has absolutely nailed it. Look at that. If you've got expensive taste, it's a great place to be. However, if you buy your jeans from Next and your t-shirts from Peacocks, you know what? You're my kind of guy. Mentioned house prices in this area before. Don't know where in West London that would be. Oh, my bad. It's just the 2.3 million you can spend over in Barbados. Just in case you get bored of your £3 million pad here. Because it does get a bit tight, doesn't it, with 2 bedrooms. Oh, just noticed car parking. 16 quid could have saved a bit, but we got the walk in, didn't we? Welcome to Stamford Bridge, where I do rate the lampposts. I really do. Before we head into hospitality, I thought we'd look around. To be honest, what I'm really looking for is a little bit of Zola. No, absolutely not. Oh, here we go. What are you looking at? The little magician that was, wasn't he? He really was. Well, I've seen enough, I think. Kev, let's go do this hospitality thing, which actually ended up being the way we came. There's Zola again. Welcome to the Copthorne Hotel, which is the home of the 55 restaurant, where we're greeted with a fact of the day, and then led to our table. And greeted with a complimentary programme. Glad, because that's 4 quid on its own. Also got baked Christmas goods in January. Look at that, Kev's already tucked into the bread. He seems happy. Introducing the matchday menu. The matchday being Chelsea versus Preston in the FA Cup, iconic. And the menu being starters of ginger and butternut veloute, or a goose terrine. I just showed my missus this, and she said it's a terrine. I'm going to back her on that as well. This is screaming McDonald's on the way home, isn't it, Kev? Yep, 100%. Now, for starters and dessert, we were told we have to get up and get them ourselves. This is dessert. We're going to come for you in a bit. Starting with starters, ginger and butternut veloute. Too many pumpkin seeds in there for my liking. Kev's decided to take the plunge. And so for me, this. Gonna need some bread to go with my dog food. It was okay at best.
Where's the burgers?
Yeah, we ain't from round here. Where's the burgers, mate? Guess this kinda looks like a burger. Let's now head on to the mains where we can choose between a braised beef brisket, roasted halibut. We can also talk to a vegan person too. But it was the braised beef brisket that got the nod, which came with a side of truffle mash, which was cold. Luckily, this was warm and it looks alright to me.
My colleague asked.
Her colleague asked us to stop filming. Put the camera away. Lens down, as I was told. And so the experience I'm about to bring you is very limited from now on. Got a sneak peek of dessert, didn't I? This is what it's come to. Secretly filming dessert at Chelsea, which was rock hard, by the way, and that liquidy gel stuff, nah, not for me. And so with 20 minutes before kickoff, let's make our way to the seats. But first we need to brave a standstill escalator. For those that have done it before, fair play, you put your life on the line. We then look to go to our entrance, but we're told to go the long way round. The smell of burgers on Fulham Road then get me excited. And eventually, we reach our destination again. As we continue our hospitality experience, we're actually queuing up with the regular folk. And I proper sound like a dick. Those that know this channel well would know that I'm happy to slum it. And I absolutely do 90% of the time. But let's see what the rest of this hospitality package brings us as we enter a very normal football concourse. And up some very normal steps as we look to find our very normal seats. We hate Tottenham. Arsenal hate Tottenham. Obviously Chelsea do too. Who's the other team? Oh yeah, went to the shed end, where we're just in time for teams to come out, and someone absolutely needs to tell that lino who's looking for holes in the net that there's plenty. Now we just kicked off, and the views are, well, mainly of the back of people's heads right now. Preston fans have done their bit and filled the stand behind the goal. Maybe we'll just watch the game through this guy's phone, because we ain't getting much of an eyeful right now. I'd actually love for you to comment below what you think we paid for this ticket, because right about now it doesn't feel like a hospitality package. We might as well just had some dinner somewhere and rocked up to this game straight afterwards. Oh Jesus, my man in front needs a piss. Oh yeah, and by the way, no padded seat for our hard-earned cash. If this is the first video you've seen of me, I absolutely sound like an entitled twat. That's why I'm going to reveal the price of these tickets at the end of the video. You're going to understand, surely. Oh, my man's back. Going to continue restricted views. Preston look dangerous. Not that we could see much. And Preston fans definitely enjoying themselves right now. And so is my man in front. Literally the only person to stand up. Very self-aware, this one. It's actually been the most enjoyable part of this game so far. Granddad's getting rattled. It happened right on the stroke of half-time. Preston fans happy with what they've seen. Chelsea fans, not so much. Me, absolutely not. Hospitality packages, eh? I feel like we've been ripped off a little bit. I'm not going to lie. So as we just hang tight, really. I know it says problems with the trains and probably more to come. Apparently we hung tight for too long because the game had actually started again by the time we got in. Yep, I can see. No, I can't see. Best part of the 90 minutes for me was when someone had to stand up to let someone else through. I just enjoyed seeing Preston fans just have a great time. Stewards in amongst it for the second half. And to be fair, it's only going to be a matter of time until... It's 1-0 to the Chelsea. Now, because I can't see much, I just realised I can watch the game on a 2.5 second delay. This is why we're here. This is what we pay for. All right, Hans Zimmer, you can sit down now. Actually, no, you can stay standing. Yep, before you ask, it was very annoying. Ears were ringing when I got back home. And so it's 2-0 as man with flat cap swigs a bottle of Coke. And somehow, someway, I actually got to see this. And cut, as I say. See you! I probably won't see you outside. It's highly unlikely. There's a lot of people here. Oh, we're back to this again. I can't see because this guy just... I don't know. What I will say is Preston are still loving life. Fact for you, I used to have my dad's old Subbuteo set. I had two teams. Preston, who I used to pretend was Spurs, and Wolves, who I used to pretend was Wolves. Wait, hang on. Deny, but we do have VAR today. This might be a first for the Preston fans. It might not. I don't know. It took a while. It took a little bit longer, and then a little bit longer after that. But eventually, I say eventually... Alright, look, if I had to go for it, you had to go for it too. I'm going to leave. They've just added 8 minutes stoppage time, but me and Kevin decided that's enough for us today. Whilst Kev goes for a slash, I wait at the door, which is being held open by what looks like a Lucasade sport bottle. We soon walk into the night, a night that belonged to Chelsea. A night that can only be described as... We got hospitality tickets in the FA Cup for Chelsea versus Preston, which included a free-course meal consisting of that, cold truffle mash and a rock-hard dessert. But our hospitality package didn't end there. We were then able to walk the long way round to our seats, queue for about 10 minutes, where we sat in the shed end, which can only be described as a restricted view. And all of this for the bargain price of £199 per person. That's a lot of money, right? Value for money, or was we completely ripped off? Do let me know in the comments below. More premium videos coming up soon, and even more regular visits where I won't be moaning about cold mash. Get me a greasy burger with soggy onions any day. I will see you in the next one.